The world of modern healthcare is always changing, and with that, nursing care and licensure should be just as dynamic. That's why Ohio has joined the Nurse Licensure Compact. The NLC allows nursing to be flexible and adaptable, meeting the needs of nurses, employers, and patients. But what is the NLC? The NLC is an agreement among participating states that allows RNs and LPNs to practice in any NLC state on one multi-state license. If your primary state of residence, or PSOR, is a compact state and you meet all the requirements, you can choose an MSL and provide nursing care in all other compact states. An MSL is similar to your driver's license. The state where you live issues your license, but you can also travel to other states without having to hold a separate license in those states. But don't forget, when providing patient care in a compact state, you're still expected to obey all laws and rules of the state where you're practicing. The NLC enhances public protection, access to care, and nurse mobility. It reduces the time and expense of multiple single-state licenses and continuing educational requirements from different states. With an MSL, a nurse can practice in person or via telehealth in any compact state or territory without having to obtain multiple licenses. However, it's important to know that you must be licensed or have practice privileges in the state where a patient is located at the time the patient receives care. If a telehealth patient is located in a non-compact state, you will need a single state license to provide services in that state. With an MSL, RNs and LPNs are able to quickly cross state borders to provide vital services in public health emergencies or natural disasters. Since the NLC has uniform licensure requirements, employers in all NLC states can be confident that nurses with an MSL have met the same standard set of requirements. Nurse educators in compact states with multi-state licenses are able to teach in person or via distance education in all other compact states. However, each state has its own laws, rules, and requirements about teaching that need to be met. Having your MSL can make travel nursing simple and easy. An MSL removes barriers for travel nurses to practice, eliminates duplicate application processes, and removes unnecessary fees. Under the NLC, an MSL allows an Ohio nurse to practice in all compact states without additional licensing requirements, so long as they maintain Ohio as their PSOR. Now that you know all the benefits that come from converting to a multi-state license, it's time to learn if it's the right fit for you. There are 11 requirements you have to meet to convert to an MSL, but the most important is to have met all the requirements for licensure in your home state, whether that's Ohio or another compact state. If you are thinking about converting to an MSL in Ohio, you'll need to submit both a state BCI and federal FBI fingerprint-based criminal record check, even if you've submitted one previously. Don't wait, your criminal record check is good for 1 year, so be sure to beat the rush and get it done now. Direction on how to do it can be found on OBN's website. With all an MSL can offer, you might be asking yourself, how much is this going to cost me? If you choose to convert your single state license to an MSL, you pay a one-time conversion fee, plus the cost of renewal. You don't have to convert to an MSL if you're still unsure. You always have the option to convert to an MSL if that's something that you want to do down the line. And in the meantime, you can continue to renew your single state license at your normal renewal rate. If you have any questions about the NLC or the MSL conversion process, please feel free to utilize the resources from the National Council of State Boards of Nursing listed on the OBN site.